is going to work for FENNEL. I would have rather see a composition built around Festival.
Okay, let's see. Liquid on the defense, FENNEL on the attack. The attack, okay, this is where I think it might be hard for them.
Yeah, and hopefully that's going to be
The attack with
a
a nice start though. Okay. Damn, okay, that's how you come out swinging. Love it.
Maybe she heard me. She heard me. Great start here to the pistol round, and actually Suzu looking to go even more. But Daiki finds two. The Collat headshot.
No
Well, that's gonna slow
way.
things down for sure.
Where are these
We
deaths?
do have the last
It's
three
pure,
players of FENNEL. They were
pure
so
luck.
ready for this split.
It's pure luck that they lined up.
It's already DRN making moves back towards A, anticipating this rotation coming through for FENNEL. A relatively safe position though, doesn't want to commit to a peek ahead of this plant coming through, or any confirmation.
Oh, it goes back even. It was a little bit unlucky.
Still positioned over towards B, but finally
Probably wasn't expecting a Sova so close when you just killed the chamber here. So I don't think it was too bad. It actually, honestly, it did just feel a little bit unlucky, especially that it got two.
For them to get ready for a fast hit, and this might be a perfect timing as soon as this wall comes down.
Could be. The toxin cooldown at the perfect time.
Sugetsu wall, it got patched though.
And you hear that, 30 seconds left, not much time to work with. Actually, no sound cue given away just yet, but DRN does throw the slow orb onto default. Plant will come through uncontested though.
One bullet left for FENNEL.
Shot being taken here from the back of heaven. Shots being missed by Festival, is forced to TP back, and that leaves Kurumi by herself into sight. Festival trying to bait it out.
Classic comes out though, sitting in the Viper smoke. They might not expect this.
Close by. You do have Naxi, that's good.
Yeah, they didn't expect it. Nice pistol from them. Omen did great, to be honest. I do think it was a little bit unlucky towards middle.
Actually, hats off to Festival as well, even after burning up that last headhunter shot. Makes the classic work from range to find the headshot. FENNEL actually doubling down on that early aggression. Like I said, Suzu
just got home. How Liquid looking? Pretty good, Haas.
On top of
pretty good, I think.
Actually here finds the first onto the top of Boiler. Actually drops.
I don't know. We only saw one map, so
I said here, total accident on the second, but finds the freebie here with the headshot. FENNEL able to close things out though. So on the
what is this comp?
Round one on Icebox.
Is this exactly what Guard used to run? Apart from it was a Sova.
Liquid, just one sheriff in the hands of Daiki. Over towards A now. Actually, three members.
I'm trying to remember what Guard used to run when they did.
Tempered purchase here. Yeah.
When they first did it, when they first did double smoke, they used Omen instead of Brim.
Every single time because you did that to get on top of two before.
Which is one of the benefits with having this double controller. You can. Before this is what Athena was leaning towards with this composition. Have to see when actually the adaptation comes from Liquid.
Did not expect a pistol to win here against a rifle, and it's a 4 versus 4 with Suzu and the rest here of FENNEL.
What's the timing like? Oh, it's crazy.
The flash doesn't work to get the blindness.
The flash push middle, and Suzu had. It was like she was playing anti. Oh, nice! It's like she was playing anti-flash, but she just didn't know about it. That was incredible.
In the first couple of rounds here on Icebox.
The first ace of the tournament.
So it's got a little bit unlucky in terms of the pistol round, and luck has come back her way, so that's fine.
Usually on a map like Icebox, but not only slowing down the pace here for FENNEL, it allows them to do quick executions too.
The total opposite of that actually in the first two rounds.
Yeah.
Suzu's team
What do you reckon?
to the top of tube,
Do you reckon they just go for a random Omen ult because they have it? Like you just Omen ult here with a gun, like one of the cheaper guns?
Right? Playing Viper on Icebox. Wait for that Viper util to come through, and it's a massive indicator towards where the site or where the pressure is going to come in the early round.
Next big thing that we could talk about.
Omen's looking pretty good so far. A lot of pressure over towards B. Smoke's here, TP'd out.
This round at least it's going to be the Viper. Len putting that poison orb on mid instead. So we're saving at least one of our smokes from Suzu for something else.
I actually think
pushes them over towards off B.
Where it's placed, it's almost as if actually.
Yeah, in terms of the buy, it's really good as well.
Be careful here, the flash.
The Sova actually doesn't have to do. Sorry, the KO here doesn't have to do much. Can just sit this whole time.
Actually trying to find some pressure to backfill Liquid setup, but actually the push has come through kitchen.
Exactly.
Nice trade.
And that's a nice trade coming out. Unfortunately, there it doesn't work out for
Coho got a dink, so that wasn't too bad.
But we're flooding.
What is the timing like here?
B,
Okay.
where Daiki's now leading under tube. Gurumi on the top of her opponents, trying to take him down, but it's not going to work out. Suzu, unfortunately, the one that aced before, is going to have to go on a 3 versus 1. Spike down towards the back of the site. Not going to do more than a smoke.
Okay, good recovery actually for the. I mean, they'll be happy with the damage they did. They got 2 kills, armor out as well, so that's a good reborn, and then now we're going to have a 4-bay.
Maybe just a light shield to round things out. Actually, struggle to get.
I wonder when. I wonder when we're going to see this Omen ult, because it's not the best on this map. The one that I have seen that I liked is what I kind of drew on the minimap, where you do it in just in the corner of Snowman, and then you smoke yourself off. But I don't think we're going to see it for a while, because it's a little bit too risky. That's why I kind of thought it might be good for a bonus. Nice angle from the chamber.
Not really able to cross it too cleanly through all these attempts.
Oh,
that said, Nachi,
6 HP.
Already some heavy damage forced to fall back.
Heal comes out.
At
66.
off DRN.
Yeah, being so low though, it doesn't really make it as if Nachi can re-peak here. 66
Correct.
HP. A big tag coming through. Fennel once again drift back towards mid. You can see here almost the paranoia from that early conditioning, right? There's one player towards kitchen, one towards boiler still, just to prevent Fennel from achieving this.
Oh, there's a play. There's a play that could be made here.
A split from the toxic screen.
Hey, that was nice. Good recon. This stops them from pushing. This was nice from Liquid. I like the idea from Fennel. Liquid that was as well.
He's gonna have to try to go for an ace clutch. Good for 2 at least for now, but getting pinged so much and spraying down to 11.
Dude, look at her just laughing. Dude, she looked so happy with that. That was so funny.
Make it expensive, but it is going to be expensive for Fennel as well. Should they lose this Phantom?
There was like no panic. It just looked like sheer joy. That was funny.
Very nicely done by Team Liquid to tie up the game.
I think Festival will get the tour de force based on that, so something to bring into the next regardless.
Okay, now they go eco. This might be where we see the Omen ult.
Yes, but pretty much going to be the tour de force coming to this round again.
Surprise!
Just looking to remain unpredictable, right? Just almost doing the unthinkable in some of these executes, but Liquid able to withstand the chaos and recover very well. Actually, a great audible here with DRN to just throw that wall up, slow things down, allow a couple of crossfires to be set up in different angles. Well handled here. Liquid keeping it in check very early on.
I agree with you. The heads-up play to be able to put that wall towards screens. It's unorthodox to do, and
mid to 8 is the toughest strat on Icebox, yeah. The best I saw is when, you know, when Gambit used to do the wall up here. That was always the best it ever looked.
Fennel's trying to move forward on this half-buy. Stinger. Couple of frenzies. As it's looking to be a quick push.
Big reveal here. Nike and Naxi though, just going to find kills even ahead of this Spike making its way all the way onto site. So Fennel achieving nothing here.
Exactly.
Able to withstand it. It might even be flawless. No, Len will find a consolation.
Liquid now building up a lot of money, so they have a chance to really snowball
this.
this.
Like I said here, the Tour de Force, there's not much actually Festival can do. Liquid not really giving away any open peaks early on, even with, you know, DRN standing to face noted on the back of the knife coming through. No real success to be found. I mean, what I want to see is Fennel actually lean back towards a heavier side.
Mid is being used,
with
yeah.
the double control also, you know, with so many
It's
smokes than the traditional.
As this map has kind of progressed, I like middle on this map. The only thing I really dislike are more the sights on this map. I think mid's great. I think all of this is like great. I think the sights are a little bit odd. This is a nice smoke.
But actually, this one sets Nachi up to find Festival.
Seeing some cool stuff with the Omen.
Forcing Nachi to hold a ground or try to hold a ground towards yellow. A little bit of a combination from a 0 point to a one-way smoke, but it still makes it a 4 versus 4 situation with both of the chambers down on either team.
I actually preferred the previous one that's actually on that box over the orb that allows safe passage past that corner and outside of garage as well. But it's a 1-for-1, so I argue it could favor Fennel early on in the round.
Poison Orb with a smoke, a little bit of miscommunication there from trying to cross over on mid.
This is the sort of thing now, you're going to see Liquid start getting inside these
What's
smokes.
the timing like? Yeah, they were waiting for that. Naxi, that was a little bit too much for my liking.
Hold that angle as well.
Gnub, what's up, dude? Thanks so much. 5 months. Appreciate using the Prime. Thank you, thank you. Wall is still up, and that's some early info. We do have a recon. Dodges this. Oh, didn't dodge this. I thought she was just outside of it.
Did get marked there. Still going to try and stand her ground, but Suzu, the swing will find the wall.
Maybe they honestly think they're playing a little bit too individual with some of this stuff. Res goes in. It's a 2-on-4 and they decide to res. Let's see. What do we got? We got a wall? No, we don't have a wall. Double molly.
Well, actually, FENNEL still have both snake bites and the fragment as well. So
yeah, this should be pretty impossible.
We're pushing aggressively. Team Liquid looking for these swings, but the positioning is still too good here for FENNEL. With the utility on top of that, it's not even needed. 2 players to stay alive as FENNEL are able to tie up the game once again. It's 3-3.
Yeah, they dig their heels in, forcing Liquid to explore even deeper.
Pay up fast, man. I can do it.
Belt here. So actually a great timing on the trade here. Like I said, Len actually set up, almost reading this, baiting Liquid into these sort of pushes. And like I said, expect Liquid now to start walking through some of these smokes and really figure out what's going on behind it, because like I said, they're looking to remain slippery, right? They're looking to kind of just catch Liquid off guard in some of these engagements.
Okay, what's going to come out? Do they have anything to punish? No, okay, it's just normal info. Dude, the Omen is making so much space over towards B.
I like it.
Damn.
Opener.
Maybe comms didn't come in before, so you know this take originally.
The take. Let's wait. Back up on the angle. Gonna be punished for that.
Didn't expect that Nachi was gonna push down a little bit.
You know the take originally where they saw the Omen TP. I would like that to get calmed and just be like, it's just good to feed back information to the rest of the team. Especially when it's something new that isn't the norm. You don't want someone else to get caught off by it. Caught off. Nice Omen flash over towards Tube, just trying to make sure that the chamber is actually TP'd away.
Actually, in anticipation of finding Nachi somewhere with that operator. Another little pump towards.
They've done this nice, so they created a lot of pressure in this. That means that the server has to be constantly looking at this, and then yeah, they've done what. FENNEL, this is a shame. Because they saw the Viper roll and they went better, but a lot of the mid pressure that FENNEL were doing is really good. Oh my god, that was crazy.
Suzu stays alive.
Suzu's crazy.
Holy hell. Suzu then punishes Nachi as she tries to get back
Suzu's crazy.
But Bastardo's already there towards the back of the side.
Oi, what?
Somehow coming in. And that's Koharu gonna have to go for a clutch. And we're still pushing.
Damn, give me that replay. That was so fast. What?
Man, what a hold there for Bastarda.
Bastarda, and again, this is with FENNEL actually flooding the site, sending everybody forward to try and find an extra kill here.
Valorant horror game, yeah, there's like a jump scare when it peeked out. This should be a nice replay. It looked really fast.
And it actually comes down to just the planter being left, and it's so awkward to get out. When you go for that deep plant, you can't retreat back towards B main. Credit once again to Suzu, though.
Yeah.
Creating a little bit of... This TP was...
insane. That's 2 of them right now here, Mike. The first one that went on the top of Boiler, that, yes, Suzu didn't get punished
that
for,
third shot is fast.
Crispy.
I love this. At least from Team Liquid, what I like now is pretty much how they usually play, except for this one.
Nice push here. Oh, this is going to work well. This
works
works on... I tell you what, this push on LAN works so well. When they can't properly hear this wall, I swear, the success rate of this strat on LAN compared to online is crazy. Just the fact that you can't hear the wall when they do it.
Again, Liquid just no nonsense. Nachi even closing it with a bit of flair for the Prime Gaming flawless. Fantastic stuff. Liquid almost look fed up now. They don't want to
like they're talking about it now. You see the ping of it.
These fakes, any of this kind of lurking pressure behind this double controller composition.
Chamber is an agent.
Taking the fight
Riot said they're nerfing it again, right? They actually confirmed it. I'm pretty sure I saw that earlier yesterday.
And just running it down and really not giving a chance for FENNEL to actually have a conversation where usually on these egos, like, okay, we could
whatever land strats are good because it's bad sound. A lot of what Paper Rex were doing works really well. Like fast overwhelm mayhem, especially with a Yoru, that can work really well. Yoru and Omen can, like playing more aggro with some of that stuff that works well.
almost playing into the fact that they're anticipating this
Not
lack of
sure what they
respect.
can do, but let's see. Yeah, same. I'm
slower, and you see this timeout, but just before we
yeah,
did see it on the
I'm
UI,
kind of
this ultimate
in the
from
same
Suzu
boat. I don't know what they're gonna do.
From the shadows that we have from this Omen,
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see how she can use this.
It's not been employed just yet, so I don't think it's going to be the cornerstone of any executes, whether or not this is something that is well rehearsed or something that's kind of just a curveball they want to throw towards Liquid. Like I said, with a lack of tape and this being a composition change, how much they can build around Suzu really creating some chaos for that TP.
Yeah. So far, it's just her own body with these peaks coming.
You
Our
are
other TP is
always my
working way
carry.
better.
Exactly.
Stick to that.
Dude, that
Except for the first attempt on Boiler.
clip
but
was
at
funny.
least we also have other ultimates.
That was a
to work
while
with,
ago.
For FENNEL, a Viper's Pit that has yet to be used for.
He was in
and
Nip at
also
that time,
a null
right? I'm
command.
trying to
So off
remember.
this timeout, maybe we could expect something very quick.
What team was he on?
I think once we see kind of a comfortable post fire, we might see that. But against Suzu, just so eager to take this opening fight on the main, try and catch off somebody posted up, and we even noted that.
Yeah, I did. Not as bad as that curry, but I did take like a good amount sometimes when I needed to.
Heavy anchoring one site.
When I knew there was like a long night of anti-stratting,
The good thing
sometimes you would take a good amount.
Going to be very aggressive and actually gets picked off or does get picked off. You have great players as Bastardo.
I'll tell you one thing that I don't miss from being in a team, and that is being at the events and just the lack of sleep that you get.
I do love that FENNEL are putting up a fight.
The first ever LAN Iceland, I've never been so tired.
Lucky not to find that.
I looked like an actual zombie if you go back and watch it.
It's an early pump towards B. They try and then pressure towards mid. It hasn't really drawn too much of a rotation other than Naxi headed towards yellow here.
Fortunately there. Caught off guard, is trying to rotate back, and Festival, nice little combination from Team Liquid to not allow Festival.
Doom Bros, yeah,
party up here
he works hard.
This B site.
30 seconds left.
Naxi in the back of yellow, looking to get pushed
Nice,
forward.
nice kills.
Len and Koharu just going to work on different areas of the map. Viper's Pit finally out for a FENNEL. Looking at this plant for Kurumi.
Actually, Fragment and Shock are way too deep, so it doesn't even do an awful lot of chip damage. The second actually might do.
So I didn't get more than 4 hours any arrows at LAN. First Iceland, I 100% never got over 4 hours.
The recon that just went in.
So close to that spray.
Flash on the first, still gets it though, and that's going to be the fade down of Kurumi. Viper's Pit though still up as a nice spot. Len back towards yellow. Beautiful flash. The pit will go down.
Oh my God.
Nice. That was really nice. Holy hell.
Oh my God.
I don't think they should be winning that one.
Any Bastardo
I don't think they should be winning that one. She's got really crispy aim.
Full timing for Kurumi as well. This flash comes in.
Every team seems to have one person who's just an insane aimer.
Out of the Viper's Pit. To almost play anti-flash there, but doesn't even matter. Systematical clearance. Back onto B site. Removes the Viper's Pit. This you look back at the minimap and you think, borderline unlosable, right?
Damn, it's...
And great positionings they were. Great positions they were, rather, for FENNEL.
Dude, she's really good.
And Bastardo, man, she's feeling confident in this one. Nachi popping off on the first map of Ascent, this time for Bastardo. A 3-round lead for Team Liquid.
Good coach at Cloud Team.
Yeah,
that's not really me.
Coming out now for Nachi.
I'll leave that for others.
Top of yellow to look towards Garage. Meanwhile, though, for FENNEL, you see from this radar, they're looking for this mid control. A Haunt, a Prowler. Very, very fast once again. We're going to attempt for this hit on Boiler one more time, but it's a lower weaponry. At least Festival does get the first headshot with the Headhunter. As Daiki is forced out of her position. Trying to react back. DRN trying to slow it down, but still.
No
with this
way.
ruckus of a buy that we have for FENNEL,
This is actually a nice. This is actually a nice split. The wall was everything.
And it pays off. A deep TP, a very safe TP back towards mid here for Festival as well. So can commit to this. Flash going to come through. Actually punished ahead of the TP. 2 kills here.
Wait, not like this, right?
This is going to happen again. Nachi, though, has yet to pick up a weapon. Len with this lurk. Beautiful kill.
Nice molly as well. Did that actually land?
She hears a rotation on the back of Heaven, so
that's
We'll
perfect.
try to isolate that for a bit.
Dude, and another one from the top of the site. Hey, nice. Nice lineups, nice round. This was a really good run. Suzu is kind of opening up a lot. Suzu is just playing
FENNEL almost
I mean,
leaning
it's
heavily
like
on that
Omen
early
duel
conditioning of,
list,
you know,
basically.
pumping towards both sides, creating a little bit of
Just
pressure
creating
with
so
the
much
smokes
space over towards
mid,
B in the
actually on this
defaults,
round in particular,
and then
it's
here
sort of
just...
overwhelmed whoever's playing boiler and back screens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
it pays
nice.
off for them.
Good
Suzu
smokes
with two
as well.
massive kills. Absolutely no right to find the second there onto DRN with the Spectre. And the spirit's still high.
Dude,
This
there's
is one of those
actually
plays,
loving it.
usually high puck, where when you're
It's a
trying to go
vibe.
for these boiler splits into the A site, you usually have a Sage that's going to wall off the cross, and that's the reason why we see this Viper, the wall coming up and even the Omen smoke, but we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Oh
we get action
my.
already into this round as Festival gets the headshot onto Bastarda to get an early 5 versus 4.
This is
Look how
a
deep this first blood has occurred in the first 15
This is a
seconds of the round.
Yeah.
It's right in
pretty
front of Boiler.
cool strat
FENNEL
with
able
the
to
smoke
drift away from
here, and then they go super aggro middle.
causing Liquid to spread very thin, but actually 3 players.
They've played middle a
anticipate this,
lot,
and they're already over
actually.
towards B side.
Actually,
Do have a nice little lurk going out though from Suzu out towards Kitchen, and Nax
Suzu's had a ult the whole game, right?
Knife also spotting Nachi. He's somewhere around the site waiting for this wall to come down. Head to head, it's going to be Festival. That marks the target, but it's answered back by DRN. A 4 versus 2, and it doesn't really look at this point.
Oh, timing her.
Might want to try to go for it for Team Liquid. They're low on money. They're low on economy, and especially after this fight, DRN's down on a low on
She knows how
now
used
fighting
this
at
is.
0.
Yeah, I might
It's gonna make things a
imagine
lot
just
more
saving it for a
difficult
situation when
Dynamite.
like
This
spikes
might
down,
seal
she
the
can
deal
go over
for her to
site.
Try to go for these exits and save.
Not even going to find any here because there's 3
Hey,
players
these runs are
full time
these runs are
already,
really
and I don't
good
expect
though.
any over
I actually think there's been a lot of thought behind the Omen.
That should be
The Omens looked
4 to
really
survive
good.
here. Suzu actually wants to punish the economy even further.
And
Will come through
on defense,
find
they're
the
gonna have some
headshot.
nice one ways.
Nike will
Like
fall.
it's good on defense.
Proves
You
it
can
within
one way here.
round here.
You can one way close here.
On Icebox, actually Naxi down to 600 credits coming
Like
into
it
this
is.
one.
It is. The Omen's looking
Couple
great.
of other concerns here. Whether or not actually Naxi, yeah, got the trap, got the full shield as well, so be able to
This was a nice strat. They smoked this off
share the wealth just a little
with the
bit.
Viper, so definitely no one's gonna push into
Some of
it.
these rounds just look
They
so
Omen
good in
flashed.
terms of really
They
switching
Omen
up the
flashed all
pace,
to
like
the
you said,
right as well.
pushing so
Yeah,
deep
that was
in
a really good
first blood,
round.
and then a full retreat for a 4-man push down B main. I
They
said
Omen
it's
flashed
so
like
difficult
this.
for Liquid to really grasp
Smoke
where the
here,
hit's gonna
isolated
come.
all of this area,
Just a great job
and
there
then
from
went into
FENNEL
B
to use that utility
through
to push
tube as
those
well. It is
defenders
good.
back towards Boiler, if not pick them off to then be able to take
Oh my goodness.
control of the top of tube.
Taki nearly finding that headshot angle. The Festival escapes with a life. Heavy emphasis towards A here for Liquid on this defense as well. Tour de force in the hands of Festival. Rest of FENNEL still probing.
Oh, a change here, as you can see from this mini-map. Tired of getting control of tube, they
Yeah,
decide to wall
yeah.
that early.
Almost trying to use some util to once again create a
Well,
bit of pressure.
okay,
Festival,
that
though, will get away
works.
unscathed.
This is nice. This
Another
was
first
old.
blood.
This was how
Again, the hit's gonna come
G2
through
used to
onto
play
B,
this
so
ages and ages
Naxi
ago.
gonna be
Like I'm
tested
talking
here.
like a year and a half ago, where they would
Stacking numbers
take
towards the
default over
A7,
towards A and they would
have
leave
it
someone
now.
in this corner. It works really well with a chamber because you can just get a kill and get out.
27 HP, waiting for the wall to come up, and there you go. Suzu stays alive, at least for the time being. Spike about to go down. A TP from Suzu towards spawn.
There's the ult. There is the ult. We've been holding on to it for the whole game,
Suzu
waiting
actually
for
gets
some
through it
impact, and
gets
it's
the kill.
perfect.
DRN desperate to try and come out and find this kill, and will do. Very early on as well, but Festival posted up
Just
the top
yeah,
of the
making sure you get the value.
The DRN slipped across.
But this still allows her to get a good timing.
You can see the pings coming through. Actually, the information's been relayed. DRN's been heard.
Timing's gonna be great for this one
They
now.
gotta act quickly here for Team Liquid. There's that tap. There's that easy kill. A second one as
Hey,
the slow field
nice
goes
half
down.
from FENNEL.
Only one more to go for Naxi. It doesn't seem like
This
it's
was a
going
nice
to
half
happen.
from them.
And FENNEL are able to fight back.
Let's see how the
and tie
Omen
up
looks on
first
defense,
half,
but
6-6.
yeah,
Beautiful.
this was good.
half
Suzu
from FENNEL as well. Even
did
actually with
everything,
Liquid, like I
though.
said, constantly. Almost feels like playing catch up, right? We're talking about how good they were at playing
like
reactionary on the
space,
first
entries,
map. This is
impact.
ridiculous from Suzu. We're talking about what she was going to be
yeah.
able to achieve with that TP. Again, pays off massively here. And even in terms of, yeah, DRN deals with it so quickly, but like we were talking about, actually, the spike was ticking away that entire time.
Yep.
DRN's, like I said, it's based on all this paranoia built early on in the round that Liquid have to double and triple check some of these angles.
Well, Elise, let's TP to GB in the desk and see what they think about Suzu on this Omen.
Tell you what, probably would be the most clunky teleport of all time. And it'd be like, and then it'll just fall off a cliff. In any case, though, hey, look at us.
Yeah?
Look at us.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? We got ourselves a series, and I'm so happy because, you know, Kakuka, it's like we knew that FENNEL could do this. We knew the capability of these players. They're so talented.
Do you think having less sleep has impacted your calls and timeouts? Nah.
I love what I'm seeing here in Icebox, and I wanted to show it.
You're
just
helped out
like
with notes a lot of the time.
Liquid, what they tried to do is go back to what they were doing on Ascent. Let's go extra aggressive. Let's just start every single round with a very aggressive push. And for the
Are they running guards old stuff? Nah, it's actually no, not really, Bacon.
Just look at where the FENNEL
It's actually,
players are at the
it's.
moment.
I think you'd enjoy watching this one.
Space for them. Nati even goes for almost a no-scope here. And the good thing is that FENNEL started reading into this. So what the response from them was literally, oh, you want to be aggressive? Let's be aggressive. Let's actually be aggressive because I can TP, I can do exotic things, let's call it like that. And every single time that Liquid was going on the aggression, FENNEL would be aggressive on another part of the map, and that's how the score started evening out.
But you know, though, as we look forward, there's a glaring issue here with.
Did you run Omen on Icebox and officials? You ran it once, I think, when I wasn't there, right?
Even though Suzu's playing
Or
really
did we
well,
run it when I was there?
Yeah, I mean,
I think we
Suzu's
used it
going
once.
Off. She kind of made plays with her janky teleport.
I think we used it once at one point when I was there.
TP at the end was
Yeah.
good.
It was nuts.
Like those kind of plays are what kind of turn
Dude,
the tides. I feel like actually helps her pop off
421.
with her Omen mechanics.
Holy
but
hell.
coming into this defense side, you know, kind of seeing Omen and Viper, it'll be a little harder. I mean, you don't have as much delay utility as a Sage, for example.
Are players allowed to have a
But at
strap
the
back on
same
them on
time,
stage?
you know,
No.
if Festival's
Players
running
aren't allowed to have
crazy, you can
notes,
set her
only
up on one
coaches.
side with an op, and you have the Viper on the other side holding it down, then the double controller doesn't look that bad anymore. So I think going forward, like, they can definitely do it.
It works so well with all the double heights that we have on both sides, where you also have the paranoia that adds on to your chaos. So I think that there is a lot of versatility into this composition. Definitely one to look out for. And now jumping onto the defense, we need to keep seeing the Suzu that we're seeing so far.
Yeah, you know, hey, anything is possible here, as we have learned throughout all of Game Changers. Let's send it back over to our casters as we get ready for the action.
The hand-drawn
I think they
horse.
bring up a great point to
Holy
the desk.
hell.
What's going to happen now for Suzu on defense? I mean, they did a great job with her with these teleports playing aggressively, but I don't think you could do that on defense.
It's going to be harder to achieve. I think anything can work if you're putting up the performance Suzu did in that first half. That is a terrifying stat, though. FENNEL having an 80% defensive
See if they
round
can
win
get
rate.
pistol.
Again, this is a composition change we see here. Yes, but again, if you're just going to rely on kind of brute force aggression like we did see in that first half, you can make it work. There's a couple of nice little setups with the paranoia on these close contact angles. Whether or not we see them lean heavily on that, we'll have to wait and see.
Well, here it goes. They don't care. We're pushing forward. It's not
dude,
with an Omen. It's 3 players.
Festival
from
does not
getting
lack
first blood.
confidence. I'll put that out there.
Do what FENNEL did in the first half better than them. Because again, we talked about potentially.
That was one of the nice one-ways that I said at the beginning, though,
aggressive
right?
in the
This one's
early
really strong. And
round. Actually,
literally, with
Suzu
the two
hasn't
one-ways
played
that I was
for
talking
forever.
about, we see them
Festival's
straight out of the
accurate,
pistol.
but happy to greet this.
Oi,
Okay,
oi.
the swap out to the shorty's dirty.
So Len will be first contact
Oh,
to see if we
no.
can do some damage right after that.
And
Everybody's
she's going to have a
converging for
smoke
Liquid
as well, so she
forces
can smoke
screen
selfishly. Okay,
hallway to
she
try to get back into
re-smokes the
A site. Wall
one-way.
comes up,
That's nice.
trying to get the
Re-smokes the
angle
one-way so you
aggressively
can have
for Len.
constant one-ways up.
A knife too. A
Nice
dink
dink.
as well. So that's DRN forced to fall back.
Haven't
forced to
shown
get
the
a heal
shorty yet.
Onto herself.
Paranoia used as well, and actually no confirmation on the other side of it, and the shorty actually letting
That's a
Suzu
little
down.
bit
Back
unlucky, a little bit to the right. Johnny E, what's up, dude? Thank you so
She's
much.
also at 6 HP.
Yeah.
Half a year, Johnny.
Did
Appreciate you.
enough damage at least for herself, and also has delayed another
There's a
push
lot of
coming out from
damage
Team
done,
Liquid,
so
another attempt to try to move into this B site. But Naxi's still alive.
we'll
They
see.
still have this wall.
KO can still win.
Again, have to wait for that poison cooldown here, but Bastardo actually going to force through. Nike going to find another one. How have
Nah,
they recovered? This
really?
is a 2v1.
Well, Festival, you're going to have to come big, and she does so with the headshot to Bastarda. Now here's the plant. Noritz that spots Naxi on top of that. She's winning on health as well. Not after running through the toxic
Damn,
screen.
nice.
Headshot comes
Nice
in
round
for
for
the
Vessel.
defuse,
Hey,
and
chat,
she
this is
will
really
get the
on.
clutch in the pistol for FENNEL.
Festival
The Omen's been looking
opens it up
decent.
over on
Pickled
A
Seaweed
side,
as well with the
closes
Prime.
it
Thanks
out
so
on
much.
B.
4 months.
Beautiful
Appreciate
stuff
you.
there, as Liquid almost flipped that back in their favor somehow. Again, you look at the HP bars. Again, that poise. That
Yeah,
pause,
Festival,
sorry,
Festival and
cooldown.
Suzu, really
Almost
standing
forcing
out.
A couple of players out of position here.
Yeah.
Festival's paying no respect to the suppress coming through from that knife, and Len actually finding a freebie. See, Len previously actually positioned ahead of that wall, but I think there's a little bit of fear once Suzu feels as if she's going to be overwhelmed on yellow. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, it was FENNEL to find the pistol around in the first half, right?
Yeah. I actually want to know what the move is every time they win rounds. I want to learn that. I'm gonna start doing that after our cast.
I was gonna say you can bust it out afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
A FENNEL win here, you bust out the dance.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Well, are they gonna dance this time? It's gonna be Suzu on top of pipes. 2 kills as they have the round going in on.
I kind of like playing pipes against ecos because it's relatively hard to get the gun.
Only 2 left alive. Stinger and
Okay.
a Spectre.
Chat, they forced into this and they're gonna get fully locked down. Okay, this was a massive round for FENNEL to win. I think. I mean, it's at least gonna be 9.
Especially with the purchase taken into account. I mean, actually gonna have an opportunity to maybe put a hero rifle in the mix here.
So the chamber, okay, this is an interesting approach. They get the plant down, they force, but everyone other than the chamber. So now the chamber has enough money and buys hero gun. Oh, dude. And I just said that they're gonna get 9. Oh no.
Shutting down that forced purchase, being able to carry across a lot of this equipment. Actually, it will be the hero rifle here for Nachi to try and make something work. Early on towards A site. FENNEL not going to give away a peek though.
The liquid throw with that force, no. It's definitely, in my opinion, it's definitely one of the better maps to force on once you get the plant. A works pretty well. But they did just kind of get locked down.
Trying to get a pick towards this A site seems to be a lot easier to do on a map like Icebox. Meanwhile, they're still creating a ruckus, still breaking, trying to break utility towards this B side, trying to waste utility as well from FENNEL. But this focus is just going to be
the omens. Dude, this one way is nice. They're just delaying so much. Look at this. And when this smoke disappears, there's going to be another one.
A little off kilter in terms of.
Do you know what's really nice with this wall and this one way? So you can have the one way up, you can put the wall up, then you can just drop the wall randomly. And it's, people kind of have to be in no man's land in front of it. And you're always going to get kills. Oh, nice. Still raid boss is alive though.
They're trying to force rotates on either positions, but nobody's playing towards mid, so you get punished on that.
Dude, the Omen looks great. This is one of the best Omens looks on this map.
Trying to catch the backside of that rotation, but it's a prime gaming flawless for FENNEL here. 9-6 the scoreline. Look, we're going to come back in on the purchase. No ultimates online just yet, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she threw a one-way on top of 410, right? Yeah. And just played on top of it. It's kind of sick.
Lining 2 up there on that double swing.
Nothing they could really do there for Team Liquid when you have the weaker weapons. And into this round where they have weapons to work with, you're looking at FENNEL. Do they want to go for some sort of a bonus? And it seems as though they're opting to literally opt.
Yeah, actually putting the operator in here. I mean, even a kill.
Okay, no one on Liquid can buy next. They're going to have 2-9 loss bonus. Holy hell, we see
So aggressive with that TP.
I liked this idea though. Again, this is a smoke that they had used earlier, right? So it didn't look too out of place, and then they flash through and push. A little bit unlucky. They had had Spectre, right? So like doing a bit of a risk on this bonus. Hey, it was a cool idea again. I know it didn't pay off, but that had potential.
Actually, they can prioritize.
And the fact that like they've already used this smoke.
Does get employed to clear out these close angles.
Guard have done that one before.
Push any deeper to use it.
That's interesting. Why can I not remember that?
Lack of diligence shown here on the way through from Liquid.
He had Phantom.
Daiki will fall and actually doesn't remove any of that utility for the push onto site as well. Festival might be caught with this suppress though.
Thankfully from the null
Where's his
command,
nade
you gotta
going?
do whatever you can.
Oh.
Yes, that allows DRN to
Wow.
run out. Naxi also
That carry util's sick.
tap it on to land inside this B site, and unfortunately off that null command,
Thanks for that,
off
Bacan.
that combination, everything falls until now. Until now as Halu is on a 2 versus 1. The wall up towards spawn, but she's already been spotted towards the kitchen window. She's eyeing in. Nice headshot there onto DRN. Will it happen? We're trying to jiggle peek across. 1 second onto the knife. Pushing forward.
Oh, that knife. You know.
Oh, no,
You know.
it doesn't.
Oh no, dude,
I
you
thought
knew.
she had the
You
play
knew.
the call from that knife.
when that knife comes through, it doesn't confirm any presence behind. I thought maybe we're going to swing back towards Snowman, but what a clearance from Liquid to counter this op setup. Actually,
I thought that was the reason that they oh, the flash didn't go. The flash didn't go. I liked the idea over towards yellow though. This was really nice, right? The nade forcing you out into the flash, but the KO nade in front of yellow. You go to avoid it, you go into the open, and then you eat the flash. That was really smart. Nade hit, flash hit.
Just playing on land here. It's a big stage.
Like I said though,
dude, is unlucky that the flash missed over towards A.
That one kill and the death puts the tour de force on the table here in round 17. And noted very early on, so Liquid are going to drift immediately towards the A site.
Yeah, so you learn from your mistakes. We also
it's weird. So you know that one-on-one. She was going to knife the floor, but then she kind of knew if I knife the floor, it's going to hit no matter what. So that's why she changed it over to here. But then the knife didn't hit, and then she like didn't trust her original decision making in terms of knifing deeper. It was a shame.
Big win condition here in the second. They haven't got much like late round stall, right, to slow things down. But Suzu still finding opening engagements.
The Omen pick is working out, dude. The Omen's looking great.
Just getting all these kills.
She's bold. Like she goes for some bold plays. It's pretty cool.
5 versus 3 as Team Liquid are looking to move forward here towards the A site. And a counter paranoid just to try to hold it down.
Yeah, a lot of first bloods on this map. That's what I'm talking about, bold, like crazy. Have a smoke if you want it, right?
2 more to go now for Naxi and Bastarda with 30 seconds left. I don't know, man. I think it's time to lick our wounds and try to fall back and save these weapons.
Yeah, desperately going to try and hold on to these, I think. I mean, look, Daiki, Nachi, and DRN, a lot of funds to spread through this. I'm not even sure, actually, of the ultimate progress elsewhere, but it's unwise to force.
Game Changer's making you want to run Killjoy, Yoru, and Pearl, and Omen on Icebox. Yeah, there's definitely some of the outer meta stuff is pretty cool at this event. Not that I'm sure Pearl has a meta yet, it may be too early, but...
Suzu finds it. Gonna remove one of those rifles.
Dude, Suzu's gonna get 30.
24
24 to 13. And what are we saying, chat? Like 5 of them are first kills, at least?
Get an orb early on. You've got those 2 rifles to bring in. The Hunter's Fury, obviously, ultimate you can find kills.
That's so crazy. She gets this kill.
Yeah, exactly.
Another TP like that.
It's hit or miss, but
Bacon 666. The Devil's Bacon. What's up, dude? Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Handling very well on ascent, but FENNEL getting away with murder in some of these.
Agreed. At least the silver lining, which is side before the timeout, is that Naxi dies, but it powers up the Viper's Pit.
To bring out some of this play style as well, after I gotta say a very one-sided first map, right? To have the confidence to come out and just say, right, mental reset. We're coming into something. We even said, right, if it goes a little puggy and a little weird, that's what we kind of favor Liquid. But like I said, FENNEL just getting away with the unthinkable.
How did the breach on Pearl look? Breach on Pearl looked good with the Astra and the
and when it's chaotic, but at least
Neon.
As they mentioned on the desk,
the only problem with the comp Bacon is B is free. Like if you played against that comp, you could go B 12 times and you would win 8.
The other thing
at least.
we mentioned at the start of this, I mean, I spoke to the coach for Team Liquid and he was talking about how they are a very prep heavy team. You can't prep for this.
Oh, you can't.
You can't prep for somebody just pulling something random out and playing like a beast.
Yeah.
But I think you'll enjoy the breach stuff.
Moves, like we talk about the anchoring, the aggressive positioning here from Nachi from time to time, and this is one of the spawns that we currently see towards this.
Had a chamber instead of a Killjoy? Yeah, then I actually think it has some legs.
Festival that's holding it up, playing the same style as Nachi on towards that little.
Okay. Oh, this was nice.
Peeks ahead of the dart coming through to confirm that Festival was still posted up on that angle, so first blood comes through. No command will be popped. Actually,
nice.
going to find Len as well.
So wanted that aggressive position from Nachi. She's just running in with the team, being.
Suzu's still alive, low raid boss.
This will allow a plant.
Could have a really good Omen flash.
What?
Oh my god, it's going to be a really good Omen flash. That's 3.
Posted this way. Finally, Nachi going to put Suzu down.
The Paranoid hit so many, but she couldn't kill the one that wasn't blinded, and that was Nachi at yellow. A 4 versus 2. But we do have, actually, the money's really low for FENNEL. We're still going to go for it for a bit. We get another kill here. We have a Nightfall available for Kuru.
Oh, they're actually sending it.
Ping a few.
Big investment.
But great
Got to
counters
break this
coming out.
wall, otherwise you
Great
can't win the
utility.
round.
DRN slows down
It's too
towards
hard.
yellow,
Yeah,
so they
okay,
can't
that's
really
nice.
do much yet. Wall is now being broken. Oh no!
Oh.
On a reload, Kurumi picked off by Bastarda, leaving it on a 3 versus 1, and it's not gonna work. Bastarda taking the matter into her own hands.
Kind of didn't want to let
and
the
gets
round go.
round
That's
for
why they
Team
used the
Liquid.
ult. That actually was a huge round to win.
A couple of bodies actually into
Look
that
how many
shoulder
ults
peek
they
onto
have
B
as
main,
well
dealing
now on
with
top of
Festival
this.
immediately at the start
I
of
think
the
it was a good timing for a pause.
Again, the Aldrone coming through, confirming the first. You see Bastarda actually even just
There
going for
was
the
two
wall
hero
back,
guns and they
much
did a
wider
lot.
peek than that. From the other angle, and yeah, sometimes you just gotta laugh it off.
Yeah.
Like I said though, Suzu still finding one from the back lines. Liquid come into this, winning that thrifty now with
The
4
Sage
ultimates
Wall,
online.
yeah, it's becoming
So that will
super
bolster
meta.
the
You talk about
economy a
this
little
one.
bit as well. 3 players
It's
actually
becoming
sit
really meta.
comfortable for a repurchase. And an
Ever
operator
since
in
they
hand
changed
match.
B site, it's looking like that's the best wall.
Though for FENNEL, we talked about how the economy was a little low. The timing on
The
that one,
timing
Festival still
is
gets
so
one.
unlucky.
It's a
Res
half
though,
buy
it's fine.
or small
Are they going to
armor
go
we have for a
fast?
couple of the
Viper's here
players.
really early.
We're
Viper
forcing
ult
the res
insta reaction.
really early
With a
into this
Prowler at
round.
middle, Prowler didn't
To
lock onto
counter it
anyone
off,
here,
yeah, by
so
the Viper's pit.
how
that
many are
almost
we
hit the
going to
panic
stack
button there to
towards?
prevent
And is
any
Fade going to
progress
try
on
and
the
do
side of
something in
Liquid
middle?
Towards default.
Fade's going to go for this pause? Yeah, I like that.
Knife will confirm that actually Len's backed away, because I think actually the AoE did cover the entire Viper's pit, but I'm not sure actually of the timing here. Len's popped it and completely retreated out of it.
Oh, it's going to give
saw
pretty good
the
info.
recon dart going inside that pit,
All
really
4? Oh,
forcing
yeah.
Len to forfeit her position.
Oi.
Haru goes on the top of B main and gets 2 headshots towards control,
And
that
dodges?
actually is the spike down at the same time.
Still a 3-on-3. This is kind of crazy, this one.
Tucked up against the wall here as well, so it's an awkward cross for anybody to retrieve it. Viper's pit available for Naxi. We see it employed here. Actually, the wall drops. Suzu's got an opportunity here.
Oh my god.
2.
Best timings going in for Team Liquid.
No, the comms were
Naxi's
just
gonna
off
have
a
to try to win
little
2
bit with the
versus
wall
1,
going
has a
down,
pit to work
surely.
with, has a spike, has 23 seconds. Pulls out the pit right now. We're just going to try to go, just stick it in and see if we could actually get a
No
good
way,
position on
no
pulse
way
play.
the Prowler
Prowler
missed
misses
somehow.
her. She falls back towards Snowman. Both players from FENNEL.
Good flash.
Underhand flash for the double swing. Fully blind is going to be Naxi,
Good
and
flash.
that was well played.
It was a really
by
nice round from
FENNEL, and they get the
Koha.
defuse to put 11 on the board.
And Naxi's just faced with such an awful decision to make. Does she tuck close to the spike, try and play close contact inside that Viper's pit, but FENNEL stack up. Pop flash
Yeah,
is
it was
perfect.
literally just like on the
What a
border,
round
right?
to
I
shut
actually
that
thought the
down.
Prowler
2
was
players
gonna.
being dealt
Actually
with.
thought the Prowler was gonna get.
With that spike being planted, like I said, actually slowing things down massively.
Spike down B.
Haru actually the one to find both of those kills.
Yeah.
And here actually you can see completely caught off guard by the toxin cooldown. And Suzu again given another 2 freebies. How many times are we going to talk about Suzu being in a position to just pick up these-
27.
you gotta say
27 to
stupid kills,
15.
right? There's no other way to say it.
Unorthodox for sure,
Yeah.
definitely. And it's working. The pocket pick, the preparation that we wanted from FENNEL, it's paying
Knife
off.
gets.
Now we're going
Knife
to
got
attempt
2,
to get
right?
a pick here from the Dola Fuss in the hands of Nachi.
Do you know, that's probably the only
Dolan
thing.
also looking
I'm trying to think of
wing
things
out
that I
and
would
look for
like
some
in the HUD for like as a
It's going to
spectator.
get the
I
ping
think one of the
on
only
to-
things that I can think of,
No ping, but at least the
other
information
than
on
like
the
having if the
Spots
ults
on the
pops,
Aldrone, yes,
like
but
something to show that
again,
the ults
unfortunate
popped.
with the timing of the knife there. You can see Festival
When
almost
the
able
KO
to
knife goes
avoid the
out,
Aldrone
if you're
time.
not on the KO, it
Force out
doesn't
the
tell us
TP
who it
and see if
hits. Like I would
there's any
that being
rotation coming through
that
from
being
Liquid
changed, so
here is
no matter who you're on, you see who
finally
it hits
actually
would be
maybe a
super
little bit of
useful.
focus towards mid. And pressure towards Kitchen as well.
So quiet right now. Kitchen is looking to be taken under control by Team Liquid. Festival unfortunately gets pinged out here by the recon, but it doesn't really matter. Still has the operator to work with.
No
Missed their
way.
shots against Nachi. Null command then comes out, and this might be the call for Team Liquid to start moving quickly into the site. In the back of B.
No,
Flash will
dude,
Haru, and an
what
opshot
are
miss
these
once again towards
duels?
Yellow, but the right-click classic, it's a free gun, by the way. Gets the frags, and then we're
How
holding it
is the
down
chamber
for
alive?
FENNEL.
How?
4
Give me this
men
replay.
versus
That's
1.
crazy.
And the last one spotted in the back of this B site. Naxi trying to fight with everything that she can, but she's so low on the HP, and that's going to be it. The
Dude,
cleanup then.
what?
And map point for FENNEL.
What a round from Festival. Again, just at the last second, that null command comes into effect, catches, effectively isolating her behind Yellow. A couple of awkward exchanges.
Hopefully
between
this is
Nachi
her
as well.
POV
And
because
this is Nachi's posted up on that deep angle. She's
I
gonna
think
be
this
able to
shot's
hold
wild.
her. There's a back
Okay.
and forth where both operators, well, the tour de force on the operator.
Then she hits
just
another one
missing
after
each other.
this.
30 seconds left.
What a crazy round. And FENNEL on 12 Vans.
It's crazy.
Okay,
yes,
4
we're
chances.
talking a lot about Suzu with these crazy kills and these crazy TPs that she's getting, but they talked about it once again on the desk that
It is going to
one of
work.
the players you got to look out for is Festival.
This works.
They do have 2 layers into the heavy
Oh,
firepower that
the-
FENNEL currently has. And look
how
at
many
this push. This
3?
could be main.
Suzu
Oh,
again?
dude,
Yeah,
if
fine,
if
it's a 1 for
she
1, yes,
if
but it
she
slows
trigger
things down.
disciplined this, played a
Then
little bit
actually
calmer,
retreating
she
away
had at
from
least
the
3,
site
I
here, but
swear.
already Kurumi
The
on
drone
the
didn't
rotation.
check her.
His first blood occurs so deep that they can still get 2 bodies towards B site.
Nice gas. Dude, that's you can't blame the no trigger discipline on me. Come on. I think she was scared that when the drone was going to check here, when the drone was going to check here, you know, just a bit before the upper, it was going to see her. So I actually get why she shot early.
Play the pulse plan all the way back, very passively.
2 snake bites, 2 shock darts. No flank coming through. Actually, as I say that, Naxi drifting back towards me behind this knife.
Yeah.
So unnoted as of yet. The retake's coming through fast here from FENNEL.
Oh,
Nice molly.
snake bite that allows Len to
Dude,
push
nice
forward off the
molly,
Prowler.
nice
A second
retake
one to clear
stuff.
on the back.
Dude, they're
So they
drilled
know
on
there's
this
one
map.
towards yellow, but Daiki is just gonna have to bait her
Nice
team for
own.
now. Just
Wait,
holding her ground,
what was
holding
that?
her corner. There's one, but no discipline this time. No swings, no trade transfer. As
Dude,
now
you got a 1 on
Naxi's
2
on a
this?
2 versus 1.
Sticking it.
And that's it.
Festival found it.
Wow, that
What
was
a
actually
retake by
really
FENNEL,
impressive.
paying no respect
Wow.
to that post-plant setup.
That was
And they
actually
sweep
really
their way
impressive.
back onto site. What a contrast from map 1. Absolute confidence.
It kind of
in
wasn't
play
even that
here from
close.
FENNEL.
They